How did the conflict in Manipur begin? Manipur is a state in northeast India with a population of around 3 million. It has been embroiled in an ethnic conflict since early May, fought between the majority Meitei community and the minority Kuki tribe. India's northeastern states have a history of ethnic rivalries dating back to before the country became independent in 1947. In Manipur, violence has erupted between the Meitei and the Kuki communities several times before. Tensions had been simmering between the two communities recently, driven in part by the Meitei-controlled state government. The government was accused of pursuing policies that discriminated against Kukis, including forced evictions that threatened the security of their land, and an attempt to cast them as illegal immigrants. The violence was sparked by a court ruling in March that granted the majority Meitei scheduled tribal status, entitling them to the same economic benefits and quotas in government jobs and education as the minority Kuki. It also allowed Meiteis to buy land in the hills, where the Kukis predominantly live, further fueling fears that their lands, jobs and opportunities would be taken away. This prompted protests, mostly by Kuki student groups, which were met with violence, and by early May, it had escalated into all-out violence. In the state capital, Imphal, Meitei mobs began targeting Kuki homes and attacked Kuki people who tried to flee the city for the hills, where they control much of the land. Kuki villages were also burned to the ground by Meitei militias numbering in their hundreds, sometimes thousands. The court ruling was later stayed by the Supreme Court, which called it factually wrong, but by then the conflict had already taken hold.